Wednesdays, friends. Today we are going to read my favorite book from when I was a little girl. We're going to read The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Audrey Penn wrote the book, so we call her the author. What kind of animals do you see in our book so far? What are those? Those are raccoons. What is this guy right here? Good, a bunny rabbit, and you might not know these guys. Who are these animals? See, he can hang from the tree by his tail. Those are called possums, and they all live in the forest. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. May I please stay home with you? You guys feel that way ever when you don't want to go somewhere? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear so she cuddled up to him. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently. Even if they seem strange and scary at first, but you will love school once it starts. What animals do you see on this page? I see a bird. Do you remember what these guys are? Raccoons. And over here we have a squirrel. You'll make new friends and play with new toys. So some new friends he made. A woodpecker. And what is that? Is that a little mouse? He's playing with new toys. He's playing in a sandbox. You will read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days. Animals that live in the forest like this are nocturnal. That means they are asleep during the day when we are all awake, and they wake up at night. So while we go to school during the day, these animals go to school at night. That's when they're awake. Oh my goodness, I just noticed another animal. Does anyone know what this animal is called? That is a skunk, and skunks are sneaky. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? And his mom has his hand in her hand. I'll show you, Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan, like this. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Mwah. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. And they say that raccoons wear masks because they have that little black fur on their eye. And Mom kissed him in his hand, and he just felt warm and fuzzy and happy and loved all over. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely, you need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. Can you guys try that? Spread your hand out like a fan, give it a kiss, then put it to your face and think, Mommy loves you or Daddy loves you. Whenever you're feeling sad or lonely and you miss your family, just think about the kisses you can have and put them right on your face, and it'll make you feel warm and fuzzy and happy inside, just like Chester. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss like this. Hold it tight. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So even if you open your hand, it'll stay there all day. It's an invisible kiss, right? Let's see who else is going to class today with him. I think we have another mouse, a turtle, a bunny rabbit, and who's back there? I think that could be a deer or a fox. What do you guys think? Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. So even if he misses his mom, he always knows his mom's kiss, her love is right there with him in his hand. And if he's playing, he can always think about his mom being right there, and he doesn't have to miss her too much. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. And because they're forest animals, their school is in a tree. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of his mom's hand. Mwah. What is he doing? Now you have a kissing hand, too, he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. There's all the critters going to night school. And if his mom misses Chester, she knows she has his kiss in her hand and can put it right on her face and feel loved. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and she smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. I thought his mom felt so good that Chester did that. And there's his mom putting her kissing hand on her cheek while she misses her baby Chester. And look, there are all the animals at the forest night school looking out for their teacher, the owl. Does Chester look scared? No, because he remembers that he has his kissing hand and he will be just okay. You guys do that with your hand? That means I love you. And that's what it says. I love you. Right in your hand where you have your kissing hand. No, there's our possums and rabbit on the back. Thank you guys so much for reading The Kissing Hand with me. This was one of my favorites when I was little, and I hope you guys liked it too. Bye, guys.